It has been known that Kanye West has beef with shoe companies, but in today's video, I'm gonna make this the most entertaining and digestible way of giving you this information of everything that has really happened between Kanye and Adidas and Nike and Puma. If he gets in an argument with Puma, bro, I'll tell you. Or if he gets in an argument with Skechers at this point for not letting him be artistic enough, I'll let you know. And all you have to do is sit back and watch this video. With that being said, get your cranberry juice and Cheerios, and let's get right into it. Back in 2007, Kanye West first started working with Nike, designing the first Nike Air Yeezy, and he released that in 2009. And then a couple years later in 2014, Kanye West released the Red Octobers, and they only had like 400 copies of these shoes before they stopped production because Kanye West had a lot of problems with Nike. He first of all did not have enough creative control. He also had no royalties, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. If you have such an incredible and different design for a shoe, especially from what Nike normally sells, you'd expect him to get a decent amount of royalties from that. But this involves him not getting like any pay essentially from Nike for every shoe that he sells, which is absolutely crazy. He doesn't even have like a good percentage of it. And with that, he ended up separating with Nike and in 2013 kind of switching to Adidas, which is a little bit before the entire Nike thing, but he already had problems with Nike from that point, so he switched to Adidas as his marketing thing. But before he even fully switched to Adidas, he made this song called Facts on The Life of Pablo, where he absolutely cooks Nike like a freshly done steak, completely and utterly cooked inside and out. He says Yeezy Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman, which was a nod to that one Jumpman song that Drake had. And he said if they did not have Drake, then they would not have anything. And he also said that they treat their employees like slaves and they paid LeBron to not run away. This entire song he was pretty much just cooking on and absolutely destroying Nike and everything about them. So then he switches to Adidas and starts with the Yeezy 750s and the 350s, which were a massive success, by the way. Each release was selling out in minutes. He's like, everybody was trying to get the new Kanye shoes because he's seen how sought after the Red Octobers were. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that Kanye was touching was like gold, bro. Like literally gold. So with that being said, he tried to also make a bunch of cheap shoes, which were the foam runners, and he tried to make them like $20 shoes. And yeah, the quality of them were like really cheap. They still ended up selling out very fast because Adidas was trying to like make everything that Kanye was doing rare, and he did not like the fact that they were doing that. He kind of wanted his shoes to be more accessible, but Adidas made it pretty difficult to get a hold of Yeezys, which made the prices skyrocket, and everything involved with them were just not really up to Kanye's decisions, which was very upsetting to him, as well as them trying to sway him out of certain creative art or designs on the shoes. They were trying to be very controlling of him, which is the thing that he did not like about Nike. So he sees this and he's not in a very good position. The one thing that Kanye is known for, if anything, is the fact that artists need to have control of their art. He's very massive on that, and he's been very massive on that. He also was furious about the production delays, which is a little bit ironic because he's kind of late to every single album. But besides that, he also feels like Adidas was not compensating enough for the designs that he was making, which were very successful. But the issues were not only from Kanye's perspective, because later on, after Kanye did the entire Juice scandal, and if you don't know what that is, read this tweet that I have on screen right now and weep and cry, because this is what everybody else did. Everybody was very upset about this. But Adidas kind of just cut him off after that, and after they cut him off for that, they froze $75 million out of his bank account, and they also copied Yeezys. Do you see this? This is like a Roblox version of Yeezys. I was absolutely baffled. And they also continue to sell the stock that they had left from when they cut Yeezy off and not give Kanye any of the revenue of that, which is absolutely insane. I can understand that from his perspective, but I also understand Adidas' perspective where they're like, we just need to get rid of the last of this stuff. But the fact that they are not giving Kanye money for that is a little bit crazy. But to make their company look a lot better, they are now donating that for $150 million to anti-hate and non-anti-Semitism organizations, most likely just to look good if we're being honest. But with all that information in such a short amount of time, by the way, it's only 4 minutes and 50 seconds into this video, the most recent point that we are at right now, as we speak, is Kanye West put a F Adidas shirt in Russian. He also said that if you are a real fan of Kanye West, then you are not going to buy these fake Adidas Yeezys, is what he's calling them. He's calling them fake Yeezys, which is fair enough. He does not really have the... He wasn't asked if they could sell them or not. So it's like he kind of a little bit feels like he's being screwed in the industry, as he always feels like he's being screwed. But in this situation, I think it's definitely very interesting to see such a big artist trying to clash with a very big company. And as a big company, you would expect a corporation, they're like, oh, they wouldn't do that. Well, they would do that. And they are doing that to Kanye West as we speak. But with that being said, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to cram a lot of information in here in a very short amount of time. Also, here's my Twitter in case you want to follow it, because you enjoyed this video so much and stuff like that. And I love you all very much. I'm Conflicted, and I'm out. Peace.